In this episode of Bulldog TV, we learn about the updated tardy policy, how female students at GHS are changing the wrestling team, highlight an amazing student in the class of 2025, get the chance to meet an outstanding freshman, bring back Bulldog TV's tech tip, and see what's happening in the world around our school. I'm Maya Christensen-Wright.
I'm Danae Blair.
And this is Bulldog TV. Many different changes have happened at Grandview High School this year. These changes were put in place to help our student body be more successful. In today's top story, Eris tells us more about our school's updated tardy policy.
New year means a new semester, and in addition to this, we've also introduced new changes in the school, specifically regarding the school-wide tardy policy. Due to an influx of students in the hall after the bell, school administration found it was necessary to enforce a stricter policy with consequences tied to tardies.
We were noticing throughout the building that there was, after the bell had rung, there were many students out in the hall. And when we saw many students out in the hall, we recognized that that means that instructional time is being compromised. If students are out in the hall after the bell, that means that they're not learning, which is a problem. So we realized we need to implement something to initiate some change in that regard.
At the end of last semester, if caught in the hall after the bell, students received a Wednesday detention. For this semester, if a student is late to class, they get one warning. After that, the punishment increases from a Wednesday detention to ISS and ultimately the possibility of the loss of all passes for 2 weeks. And while administration has noticed a decrease in students in the halls after the bell, students have mixed feelings regarding the changes.
I think that this new policy can help shape students. Would it be helping their time management, organization, and also preparing them for adulthood. A lot of students won't like the policy, but
this policy will remain in effect until administration reviews data, but so long as students get to class on time, policies like this will not be needed in the future. This is Eris Turner with Bulldog TV.
Thank you, Eris, for informing us about the new policy.
We love our athletics here. More and more young ladies are getting into wrestling. Kevin tells us how the GHS wrestling team is becoming more diverse this year.
On Wednesday night, January 15th at 6 p.m., the Grandview Bulldogs hosted the Winnetonka Griffins in a wrestling meet. And over the past years, the sport hasn't been limited to just bulls. This girls team has been unstoppable by persevering through the hardships that come with the fact that wrestling has been traditionally a male-dominated sport. During this event, the crowd was full of friends and family members, which allowed the wrestling team to showcase all their hard work and talent in multiple duels between the two schools. The boys and girls wrestling duels were all heavily contested, which gave the crowd the experience of seeing exceptional wrestling matches. Despite our Bulldogs not being able to come on top in the majority of the duels, it still previewed to everyone how much better our wrestling program has progressed throughout the years. Coach Charbonneau and Coach Averill have done a great job when it comes to preparing the wrestling team and developing our girls wrestling program. In fact, the current girls wrestling team was the first Grandview team in history to win first place at a meet. And on January 24th, Amoy Clay, Yamara Gutierrez, and Jordan Sanders placed third in their weight class at the Clinton Girls Invitational, showcasing yet again how their hard work is paying off.
We always get a good warm-up in. Usually that is going over some of the basic moves and then doing a short live session so that you can get your heart rate pumping and a few sprints as well to get your body warmed up and ready to go.
It's exciting to see how far our girls wrestling program has evolved into being a well-respected program within the school. The program is growing at a fast rate with multiple new girls joining every year. Female wrestling in general faces a lot of challenges due to gender biases that some people have, but that doesn't stop the Bulldogs. It's awesome to see the female wrestlers in our wrestling program overcome these challenges.
The fact that wrestling is more of a masculine sport, I feel like as females we have to prove ourselves more and work harder, which is something that us as a team definitely do. But yeah, I feel like that could be a problem for most female wrestlers.
The Grandview Wrestling Program is always open to new talent. If you're interested, contact Coach Charbonneau so you can be a part of this amazing growing program. Kevin Ariola, Bulldog TV.
I love that more girls are coming out of their shells and becoming amazing athletes. Speaking of amazing athletes, our senior spotlight this week is a multi-sport athlete.
As you know, Grandview High School has many exemplary students, and one of them is seen on Bulldog TV. Senior Cree Hill, a volleyball player, cheerleader, and exceptional student, is a very involved figure in our student body.
Cree is of impeccable character. She's someone that you can rely on to be there when she says she's going to be there. She actually just did a morning announcements for me this morning when it's not her job because I asked her to.
Cree wasn't as extroverted as she is now. She transferred to Grandview her sophomore year, so she wasn't as outgoing as she is today. However, once she got out of her bubble, she managed to make a really big name for herself throughout the entire school.
At my previous high school, I feel like I was kind of shy, a little reserved more. And I think that coming into GHS, I just wanted to be more outgoing and extroverted. And I feel like that helped me create more friendships. Like, I love all of my friends, and then exploring my education opportunities.
Recently, on January 17th, Cree had a big moment she soon won't forget. The cheerleaders celebrated their senior night right before the boys' varsity game. Cree is a part of the MCC Early College program that helps prepare her for life after high school. After graduation, Cree plans on attending an HBCU, also known as Historically Black College University, to pursue her goals of becoming an educator.
Originally, I wanted to be a child psychologist because I've always had a connection to kids. Like, I love watching my nieces and nephews, my little cousins. And I've kind of, like, growing up realized that a lot of children are succumb to their first stages of trauma. And I feel like the younger that you learn how to cope with your trauma, as you get older, you already have those coping mechanisms and be able to learn.
The school is so lucky to have a student like Cree as a part of the community. One of her gifts is that she makes others around her better and more joyful. A true formula of a great leader. Cree will be remembered by students and teachers for years to come because of her excellent character and great commitment to every challenge that comes to her. This is Jabari Struthers and Whitney Smith on Bulldog TV.
Thanks, Whitney and Jabari. Cree is such an amazing part of the GHS family. Seniors, as the school year is almost over, it's crunch time. Time to get that free money.
Oh man, I need money for college and I don't know where to start.
Hey, Alencito, you know there's a solution that's right under your nose?
There is?
If you're a senior, scholarship opportunities await you.
Who's saying that?
Make sure to keep an eye on your emails. Your counselors often send you valuable information right to your inbox. Don't forget to check the counselor corner in the newsletter. It's filled with opportunities that might be passing you by. Seniors, these scholarships could help you pay for college, so do not wait.
Thanks, Keegan. As the freshman class's first year of high school is soon coming to an end, we should also recognize how amazing they are.
Grandview High School is filled with amazing students from every grade level. Journey Rhodeswell is a freshman this year who has been doing amazing in and outside of school.
The thought of being successful after graduation motivates me during school.
Journey is a 15-year-old entrepreneur who also stays on top of her work, and she also maintains a business doing hair. After high school, she plans on becoming a pilot.
I started doing hair when I was in 4th grade, and my auntie inspired me into doing hair. After high school, I want to become a pilot.
Journey, as well as teachers, can describe herself as a very outgoing and helpful person. She has a very beautiful spirit and likes to laugh and make jokes.
Journey is a bright smile every time she comes in class, and also every time I see her in the hallways. She befriends anyone in class, and she always likes to have a good time.
Journey's teachers care about her success and have some words of wisdom to share with her.
My advice for Journey would be yourself, and take risks. Try things that you think you'd enjoy, even maybe if you're not sure about it, and just keep being friendly, keep being yourself.
As she's been doing amazing in school, she plans on becoming very successful after high school. Keep up the good work, Journey. I'm Danae Blair, Bulldog TV.
Thanks, Danae. That's a great way to show that even though freshmen are young, they make impacts too.
Thanks, Maya. There's a lot of great things going on in this school. Speaking of, in the summer of 2023, the Grandview Education Foundation received a very generous donation from the family of Bill Brady, a GHS alum. After graduating from GHS, Bill became a well-known artist. When he passed away in 2023, his family wanted to honor Bill and show his appreciation for his GHS art teacher, George Chrisman. At halftime at the Grandview basketball game on January 27th, the art department received a $10,000 check to help enhance their art programs. This is such a wonderful legacy from GHS alumni.
It's that time now. Liam, take it away with this week's tech tip.
I'm Liam Lewis, here for this week's tech tip. Many students have a lot of struggles organizing their work, so today I'll show you how to better organize your work.
First, you need to open Google Chrome. Then click the 9 dots in the top right corner. Then click Google Keep. Once you're there, you can make a note to help you with work or scheduling. To make a new note, type in the box that says Take a Note. Once you are finished, click off the box and it will save your note. The note also has options to change color, add an image, and more. In order to have your note show up every time you turn on your computer, you have to make one more easy change. Go back to the Chrome icon, then click Settings. Once you're here, look on the sidebar. Click on Startup, and then click Add a specific set of pages. You can add a URL to this, and it will show up every time you turn on your computer. If you want to add other URLs that you use often, you can also do that here. Just copy the Google Keep link, and then enter it in.
That's it for this week's tech tip. I'm Liam Lewis, Bulldog TV.
Now that we have learned so much about what's happening with the people in our school and at our school, let's see what's happening in the world around us.
So much has already happened in 2025. Let's check it out. A fan favorite childhood Disney movie has been made into a live action film. Mufasa hit the big screens and fans are loving it. With actors like Aaron Pierre, Beyonce, Blue Ivy, and Donald Glover, some hit songs are bound to happen. Speaking of hit songs, LiAngelo Ball of the Charlotte Hornets recently signed a $13 million contract after his song Tweaker blew up on TikTok, getting nearly 30 million streams and counting. Now it's time to hit the halls to see if the students here at GHS can finish those lyrics. I might swerve in that corner.
Huh? The corner.
I might swerve.
Been that corner, whoa. Just hold on tight, cause I tweaking this, not letting this go.
I might swerve. I'm in that corner, whoa. Oh, you're my head. I might swerve.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say here. What am I supposed to say? In that corner, woo.
I might swerve.
In that corner, woo.
Another popular artist is currently getting a lot of backlash. When Carrie Underwood announced that she would be performing at Donald Trump's inauguration, some fans were not happy at all. Even some celebrities had some things to say along with the backlash. Her streams also dropped 6% according to AXX-TV, along with others who performed like Nelly. In other political news, after President Trump's inauguration, he issued over 1,500 pardons for those who were at the January 6 riots. President Biden also pardoned his family on his last day in office. TikTok, a very popular social media app, could soon be banned in the United States. The Supreme Court is standing strong on their decision to ban the app. If someone already has TikTok downloaded, it will not disappear but no longer update, so the app will begin to move slow. As for people who did not have the app downloaded, the app will no longer appear in the App Store. Crazy weather has been seen all across the country recently. Here in the Kansas City area, we had a record-breaking snowstorm with 11 inches of snow falling in 24 hours. That's the fourth largest snowfall in Kansas City's history. Roads were shut down through Missouri and Kansas as many accidents were reported. Snowplows and teams work hard to get the streets back to drivable. Wildfires have been spreading across California with over 50,000 acres burned, and the lack of rain continues the possibility for more fires. Some residents are evacuating as some are coming back home to no home at all. Please keep California in your prayers as the state tries to regain itself after this tragedy.
Come on, man. We like that, bro.
It's
We like
official.
that.
The Chiefs will be playing in Super Bowl 59, which marks the third year of the Chiefs playing in the Super Bowl. They are set to play the Philadelphia Eagles in New Orleans on February 9th. Could a possible three-peat be in the works? So much has happened in 2025, and we're barely even a month in. That's it for this episode of What's Poppin' Dawg. See you next time, Bulldogs. The world around us is always changing so fast, as well as inside of DHS. Before winter break on December 18th, students in Miss Houston's Casey History class held a symposium in the auditorium where their student-produced documentaries were shown to a panel of expert judges. Students in the semester-long class produced 5 videos on different topics chosen by them. These included the history of the city market, the Oddfellows Home in Liberty, the life and mysterious death of Thomas Swope, the history of the Kirkwood Mansion, and bushwhackers in Missouri and Kansas. Miss Houston makes these videos available on YouTube, and you can scan the QR code on the screen to access them all. A few of the videos have already surpassed 12,000 views after being published, and have been shared by multiple different organizations. Congratulations to all the students who participated in this project.
There are several important upcoming dates. Let's check them out.
That's it for this episode of Bulldog TV. To view this episode and others, go to www.ghsthestudent.com or follow us on Twitter and Facebook at GHS Bulldog TV. I'm Maya Christensen Wright.
And I'm Danae Blair.
Have a great day, Bulldogs.